All right, we are going second with Indeedee in the front. Normally we want Indeedee to be in the back, but I could probably swing in and attack a couple of times before we make the final swap. We want Indeedee in the back because Indeedee can heal the active Pokemon and Espeon can heal themselves. I don't think Espeon in the back can actually heal Indeedee. So we want Espeon to be the front line while Indeedee is the support in the back. Ideally, right? That's the ideal situation. Now, unfortunately, we don't have any X speeds or Leafs. So whoever we start with is whatever we get, we have to take. Mega Absol, Darkrai, Nidoran. I've not seen a Nidoran deck in basically ever. I'm excited to see what he can cook up. Alright, we got second Indeedee. I will throw the second Indeedee down, because at least that's like 40 healing for us. One energy on the front. Eevee on the back. And one giant cape on the front as well. And we're good to go. Let's just chill. So if he puts one energy on Nidoran and attack, we're able to just swing back and kill. I mean, we're going to swing back and kill if you attack. Come on. Swing. Swing. I think he's doing the math right now. He's like, wait a minute. 30 plus 30 is 60. I have 60. Rocky Helmet doesn't key. He's like, ah, whatever. I'm just attacking anyways. We'll get him low enough, right? He's like, surely we'll get him low enough. No, bro. We got Watch Over. 20 healing. And another Watch Over. 20 more healing. With double energy and 60 to kill. Not sure what he was cooking with Nidoran, but it's out of here now with the only dark energy they put on the field. Now all we need to do is find a Espeon. And we also have Poke Center Lady for even more healing. This is good. So far, so good. We have Cyrus to bring back. This is great because we can always Cyrus and bring this Pokemon back if we want to. Let's Watch Over and heal. Another Watch Over to heal. I'm going to build the other Indeedee because we're not finding Espeon just yet. And I think I'm ready to just attack 90. Now, what he's most likely going to do is just swap from Giratina, lose the 2 energy, and then go Mega Absol, and then get rid of my Cyrus, which would suck. You know, losing a Cyrus. But then I can still just attack him. I can attack the Mega Absol for 90 damage. And 290 hits will kill him. $100 damage. I think I can out heal 100 damage. No, we got to get to 120. 20, 40. So let's do what I'm gonna do. We're gonna obviously heal, right? Healing is gonna happen no matter what. That takes us to 70. This takes us to 90. He's doing 120. Poke Center Lady puts us at exactly 120, unfortunately. I mean, I could throw it out of the hand, just to throw it out of the hand. You know? Get rid of it. But we are going to have to swap here. And then we'll go to the other Indeedee and then attack. The reason why he's doing 120 is because we're weak to Dark. Absol does 80. That's 100 with a 20 weakness. And then Darkrai, Dark Energy, Nightmare Aura does the extra 20. So sadly, our Indeedee is at exact lethal. But this Indeedee in the front lives at 10. And then we can just swap back to the other Indeedee. And then healing will put us above that 120. Which means we're alive yet again. Basically making them work for the kill and not going up +2. Sabrina. Well, the fact that they've already put their Nightmare Aura on, I'm able to go Indeedee. They've already used Nightmare Aura, which means that they can only do 100 damage, aka I still live. They messed up, man. They 1,000,000% messed up. Espeon EX. And now all we got to do is use Sabrina and we're good. Heal 20. Heal another 20. Yeah, dude, he knows the healing. This is just too much healing, man. This deck. Oh, I was gonna Sabrina and then hit one of them in the back for 60, and that was all she wrote. All right, we're going second. And they are going dark. Again. I think this is 2 games in a row. Dark deck. Hopefully we can find another Indeedee in the back so we can actually heal all the damage he does to us. And hopefully he doesn't find a leaf so he can stay in the active. Oh, no. We got the Oricorio, ladies and gentlemen. We do have the Espeon. They need to have... Oh, we had the Espeon. Never mind. It's okay. We do have a Sabrina in the deck. You know, worst case scenario, we have a Sabrina. Darkrai needs 2 energy to retreat regardless, so this is still A-okay. Alright, boom. Eevee. I'm gonna double Eevee up. And I'm just gonna end turn. Because odds are I'm probably gonna May the Espeon to get a base Espeon with Oricorio into the mix. And at the very least, we can attack for 60 on the Darkrai in the front. Without really any trouble, because they do 20 and we're healing for 20, so. Darkrai is leafing out. I mean, Oricorio will never be able to attack because it needs lightning energy, and I think they are only generating dark energy. A Sabrina right now would be funny. It's a Cyrus. Ooh, you're lucky he got away. This guy got away before we were even able to attack. Alright, let's heal the damage. Psychic attack. I think I probably want to throw in, say, Eevee Find a Friend. We might have to do that next turn if we don't top deck. So either we top deck Sabrina. Alright. So it seems like we're going to have to just swap here, chat, and accelerate this. So Eevee's coming in. I'm going to Find a Friend. I'm not scared of the Oricorio. I just want to try and find the Espeon. The base Espeon. I still don't know what their win condition is unless it's Giratina. If it is Giratina, let's race against the clock, because Giratina will be a big threat. Come on, base Espeon. One Pokemon and we can find it, because May will guarantee we get it. And then I can Eevee Bag and kill the Oricorio. Come on, man. Base Espeon. Never mind. We can't kill it. We could have killed... No, we still can't kill it. We're doing 67. We're doing 80. So I'm going to have to Professor's Research here. Espeon, we're doing 20 per energy. That's 20, 40, 60. 20, 40, 60, 70, 80. I still don't one-shot. So I think for the sake of not throwing my Espeon and killing it yet, I'm going to evolve the front. Or I'm going to evolve the back. Evolve the back, right? And then evolve the front to bait out the Darkrai. And I think that's the ultimate play. And then we just go Espeon energy. Then I end turn. The reason why I'm doing this is because if he puts 1 extra energy and stays in Oricorio, I can swap to the Espeon and kill it. If I evolve the front to Espeon, here Darkrai could kill me, and that's my only win condition against Oricorio, which would be bad, right? That would be bad. Oh, he's going Pichu. Does he not see Espeon will finish it? Now our Espeon is doing 80 damage, and with this energy, we'll be doing 100 damage. I wasn't afraid of our Espeon getting hit by Darkrai because we have so much healing in the deck. So that was already going to work out in my favor. Alright, so how much damage are we doing? We're doing 100. 120 with Eevee Bag. No reason to try and Sabrina just yet. Especially because I can just hit the Pichu. They put extra energy. Espeon's doing 120, then double Eevee Bag with the Sabrina kills the Darkrai. So playing the long game, the stall game, actually works out in this deck. We put a Pokemon in the front that gets so much healing, it never dies. They keep building energy, and then Espeon one-shots. Or Oricorio. So we're doing 120. We're doing 140. I just want to show you guys. We got the win, but I want to show you the power of the heal right here. Right? Before we close this game up. Hopefully the opponent doesn't think it's BM bad manners. I just want to do it for demonstration purposes. And then we pop the ability for 30 healing, and we are back at 140. Just like that, you know? It's crazy. Like, we're just unkillable. Alright, so energy, retreat. Do that. 1 energy on the back, so every single person is set up. And then we'll Eevee Bag. Again, I'm praying that the opponent doesn't see that as BM. I just wanted to demonstrate for the video. So forgive me, opponent, for doing all of that. 140, 1 shot, and that is all she wrote. And it looks like we didn't take any damage at all the entire fight. Like, this deck is pretty good, man. All right, we're going first against a fighting deck. The only good thing about going first is we can evolve and then just tank all the hits in the front spot. I guess, right? They're putting down a Pokemon. They got Hitmonchan, who is weak. We can 2-shot that. Okay, not bad. I'm just gonna go ahead and end turn, I think. Not even gonna do anything else. We're gonna Giant Cape, which doesn't matter. We can still 2-shot it. We're doing 100 damage per shot on Espeon. All right, Giant Cape. The good thing is that Hitmonchan doesn't actually do the type weakness, or else we would have been dead there. And the other good thing is, we went with the other Eevee, the older Eevee that has 60 HP. All right, not bad. And we'll just end turn here. We'll probably have to Poke Center Lady next turn. We got to find some Indeedees now. Or a Sabrina, just so we can kill the Skull Fossil, because the Skull Fossil is a big threat. Either or. May, but no Pokemon. Let's go ahead and Psychic Heal again. And I have to Poke Center Lady here to go above 130. I'm also going to red card, because they have 4 cards in hand, and in order to evolve the Skull Fossil, they need 2 out of the 3 just now, which is Rare Candy and a Rampardos. All right, so now we can 1-shot this, or 2-shot it. We can hit it one more time here. We're still looking for one more. And Indeedee, anything for extra healing is going to go a long way. If not, I think we're gonna Eevee Bag to heal. I think we're still okay, right? Hitmonchan, this might honestly be an Espeon solo, which would be funny to see. No Indeedee needed. Let's go. Come on. Doesn't matter what it is, because if it was an Eevee, I could May. All right, Indeedee is on the back. We're in, we're in. Watch over. I was gonna say we probably would have needed to use an Eevee Bag to stay alive, but I don't think so anymore. We can just watch over. Psychic heal. We're at 150. I'm honestly gonna just heal as well. It's only 10 extra healing, and the main reason why is because if they do have those, if those 4 cards in hand is a rare candy, Rampardos red, 3 out of 4, they can win off of that, right? And kill my Espeon. I got to make sure we can at least hit the Rampardos one time. So Eevee Bag for 20 healing seems good. They are reducing their 4 cards to 2. So their 2 cards need to be a rare candy and Rampardos. They're getting desperate to try and find that Rampardos, man. I feel bad for them. We'll take it though. Espeon EX, man. All right, we're going first. We have Indeedee in the front. I'm going to hold on to the other Indeedee for now. All right, so we can heal all that damage. I'll put another Indeedee down. And I think I'm gonna just chill. Because it'd be nice if they red card me. Get rid of some of these cards in hand. They'd be doing me a favor, right? They got Magby. They probably put energy on Torchic, lose the energy, and go to Magby. That's the best case scenario, because they get to have an energy on the discard pile, which is good for their flame patch, while also being out of the active spot on Torchic. What? Why would they do 20 damage? Wait, was the play that I said not the smart play to do? Because now I can just negate that 20 damage and they do nothing. The only reason why they would go Torchic and attack on the front is if they are telegraphing that they have Blaziken in hand, which in that case, a giant cape will keep my Indeedee alive for just 1 attack, and then we'll end turn. And if they have Blaziken, and I'm correct here, then I think we just lose the game. Because even with the Poke Center Lady and 2 healing, I don't think we outlive. They don't even have it. So why would they attack with Torchic? That didn't make sense. Yeah, that didn't really make any sense. I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and heal the Indeedee in the back, just so they don't Cyrus it. Alright, we do have a red card in the deck, so it would be nice to red card him before he can find the evolution for his Blaziken. I healed because I didn't want him to Cyrus, and I have to put energy to retreat back. That would have been obnoxious to do. Hopefully, professors will find the red card for us. We got May. We got the red card. Nice. Now we can red card him down. Because now we take him from 4 to 3, and one of those 2 out of 3 cards needs to be Rare Candy and Blaziken. Heal for 20. Put the Eevee down. Energy on the Eevee. And let's attack for 60. Moment of truth. Do they have the Blaziken Rare Candy? Did they find it? I'm holding my breath right now because I'm terrified. A Mars takes us down from 4 to 2, and we need Espeon. Nice. Come on, don't have it. Don't have it. Let's go! The red card messed him up. Interesting deck they're playing. They're trying to not use Entei EX. Now, what we can use to help us drastically is finding a Sabrina, because that'll seal the deal. Espeon gets evolved here. I'm still doing 30 damage. Let's go ahead and heal. Espeon. And I think we're okay to just do that, right? Hit for 30. Keep Indeedee in the front. Because then Indeedee can tank a hit, and then I can go to Espeon and then attack him back. And then Espeon will be able to tank a hit as well. We have all of our energy spread out. I'm just hoping they don't have a Cyrus, because then they can kill my Indeedee in the front, and then kill the other Indeedee in the back and ignore my Espeon. Alright, so it looks like the opponent did end up rage quitting, and they did leave the game. So we'll just close it out with a 90 damage. I guess our red card messed him up so badly. Hand disruption in a deck is always worth it, man. Especially with all these Pokemon getting so much card draw, yeah? Alright, let's see. We are going first. So I'm going to start with Eevee and then wait. Because I can always Indeedee and find the Espeon and evolve and then heal. It would be nice, however. Thankfully, we don't need... Yeah. Alright, so I can't evolve this turn, right? We're not able to evolve this turn. I think I am going to throw the Indeedee down. And I'll probably Eevee... Or I'll May as well. May as well. And then we'll get rid of that and the other Indeedee. Keep the Espeon in hand. Because we're thinning our hand drastically, for one. And for two, once we get this evolution here, we can heal for 50 per turn, which is drastically out healing the Chingling in the front. Then all we got to do is wait a couple of turns to get second energy on Espeon, and we are able to swing in. So he's opting to get rid of 4 cards to go down to 3. It does give him a new hand, a mulligan. So it might be worth it. Yeah, he's got the Bellsprout. Copycat, man, is starting to become a staple in most decks. Pretty good. Red card won't do us anything, sadly. Energy here. Watch over to heal the damage. And I think that's it. End turn. Now we just have to hope he doesn't use a Sabrina. Alright, no supporter. No Sabrina. He can't use Repel. So no matter what, we get to swing in for 80. And I think he already knows that he's not doing enough damage to out-heal the Espeon. Alright, we're going second. And we do have Indeedee in the front, which is good. Against another Chingling. We just went up against one. Now the good thing is, even with no energy, we still do 30, so Indeedee still can knock out a baby Pokemon. Seems great. And with another Pokeball, we might be able to just heal for 40 every single turn. This is looking good. Good start. Alright, after a long wait for the opponent to think about what he wanted to do, he finally decided to just swing in. I won't be able to use my Pokeball, which absolutely sucks. However, I can still use May. I mean, that would also suck, getting rid of both when I have a Pokeball that I can use in the future. So I'm just gonna do that, watch over and end turn. I don't even know why I made in the first place. Like, I literally used May on the Espeon, and then we still have the Espeon left over. I think what I was hoping for was finding another Indeedee and then getting Indeedee. But the Pokeball gives me a 66% chance of finding an Eevee when I can actually use it, and then I can evolve into the Espeon that we already have in hand. So, kind of wanted to save it, you know? Alright, I guess we just win. Unfortunately, they just couldn't find anything with Chingling in the front. Feels bad for them, I guess. Either way, we're still looking good with all of the healing that we had. Regardless, we were doing just fine. Alright, so we're going first, which isn't that great considering our hand. But I think I'll go Indeedee in the front. And then just kind of like feel things out. Lightning Dex going second is always a scary thing, especially Tapu Koko. Thankfully, we have a Sabrina to hopefully slow down the tempo here. You know? And then I think I'm just going to end turn. I should have honestly put down Eevee, because if they Sabrina, I can Eevee. Find a friend. Energy on the front, watch over. They need 3 energy. Let's go ahead. Let's just chill for now. End turn. Actually, let's put Eevee down and then we'll end turn. The reason why I'm hesitant on putting Eevee down is because once they evolve into an Ampharos EX, 60 damage is randomly distributed to the back, right? And that means my Eevee could technically die. And if my Eevee dies... I mean, I think we all know what happens when Eevee dies, right? Alright, let's hit him for 90. Next turn, I'll be able to do 120, so if he heals here, then he lives. If not, then we kill and we win. Eevee might make us lose, realistically speaking, because we can't survive 2 hits on the front. Let's see if I regret putting Eevee down. Oh, doesn't even matter. Wait, what? He already conceded, he already knew. He just wanted to get a hit in and that's it. He knew we were doing 120. Dang, Indeedee can win games all on his own. We don't need Espeon, you know? That Psychic for 2 energy. Ooh, man. Looking good. Alright, so this is the Indeedee EX deck. We ended up going 7-3 with it. It is running double Espeon EX, double Indeedee, 1 base Espeon in case you run into an Oricorio, and then 2 Eevees. And that's it. 4 basic Pokemon, so double Pokeball, and of course, double Eevee Bag, because we want to make sure we can do extra damage. They count as like a Giovanni or a Red if we want, if we combine both, and it also provides even extra healing. So the cool thing about this deck is we have Indeedee, who is able to heal the active spot once per turn, and if you have double Indeedee on the back line, that's 40 healing for the front, and if your front Pokemon is Espeon EX, you're also doing 30 healing, so you're healing 70 per turn, every turn on the front line. And if they have to go through 1 Espeon and finally kill you, then you have another Espeon ready to go. But Indeedee is also able to take games on his own because he's able to do 30 extra damage for every energy on the active Pokemon. Guaranteed doing 60 damage if they have 2, and that quickly ramps up to 90 and 120 very fast. So do keep that in mind if you guys are playing. Indeedee can also be a threat. Now, for the Eevee, we are using the Find a Friend Eevee. I know there is a new boosted evolution Eevee that came out with the expansion pack. It has 50 HP. However, I feel like boosted evolution Eevee is really good in, say, Sylveon decks because you can evolve it immediately and get card draw. It's good in Leafeon EX decks because, again, you can evolve it immediately and start generating energy. You don't really want to run it in this deck because what's the point of evolving into Espeon very quickly? Right? They have 1 energy that they're going to have. They're probably not going to kill you at 60. I don't think there's a Pokemon that can kill you in 1 shot on the opponent's first turn. I know that there's a Hitmonchan EX floating around, but thankfully the ability or their attack doesn't go off of weakness type. So they don't do 70 damage to your Eevee. They do 50. And with the other boosted evolution Eevee, they would technically one-shot your Eevee if it was in the front line. So just something to consider, something to think about. I think Find a Friend will be good considering we don't really have that much card draw in this deck, and Finding a Friend, aka the Espeon, will be more beneficial than that boosted evolution. We also have a red card for Hand Disruption for the opponent. That's won me a couple of games, to be honest. Double Giant Cape so we can stay alive against like a Mega Blaziken or an Altaria if we need to. 130, we'll stay alive against Altaria. Rampardos, we can stay alive against a Gyarados at 140. Giant Cape, 2 of them for survivability. Double Professors, Researchers, Sabrina, Cyrus combo as usual. Bread and butter, gotta keep those. We're not really doing big damage, so Cyrus to bring back the Pokemon we weaken will always be worth. A May, just so we can try and mulligan any Pokemon cards in our hand, trying to find what we need. You could also alternate that maybe with a Copycat if you want, so either May or Copycat, whatever you fancy. And then a Poke Center Lady just for even extra healing, because why not? Now, again, you do have Eevee Bags, and Eevee Bags can be 20 healing plus 20 healing, plus Indeedees are 20, and Espeon itself is 30. So if you do want to kick out Poke Center Lady and throw in, say, a Copycat, and then you can have May and Copycat, best of both worlds, by all means, those can be some flex cards, but this is what we ended up running, and this is what ended up working for us. Very good, very strong, and a lot of fun.